Liverpool are set to be handed a major cash windfall after the club's latest confirmation. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool have just received an unexpected financial boost, and it's all thanks to a former academy star whose future has now been officially confirmed. Bobby Clark's move to Derby County has been completed after the Championship side agreed a £7 million deal with Red Bull Salzburg, turning his successful loan spell into a permanent transfer. While the move itself is significant for the 21-year-old midfielder, it's also great news for Liverpool. When Clark left Anfield for Salzburg in 2024, Liverpool cleverly negotiated a 17.5% sell-on clause into the agreement. That foresight has now paid off, with the Reds set to receive around £1.2 million from Derby's purchase of the midfielder. It's another example of Liverpool's recruitment team ensuring the club continues to benefit from academy graduates long after they leave Merseyside. Clark originally departed Liverpool in search of regular first-team football and joined Salzburg during Pep Lijnders' brief spell in charge of the Austrian side. However, after Lijnders was dismissed just 6 months into the job, opportunities became harder to come by. Both Clark and fellow Liverpool youngster Stefan Bajcetic found themselves playing reduced roles under the new management structure. That ultimately led Clark back to England, where he quickly became a fan favourite at Derby. His performances during the 2025-26 season were enough to earn him the club's Young Player of the Season award, and the Rams wasted little time in securing his services permanently. Interestingly, Liverpool retained first refusal on any future transfer involving Clark, meaning they had the opportunity to match Derby's offer if they wished. Despite the midfielder's obvious potential, the club opted against bringing him back. That decision perhaps reflects the incredible competition already within Liverpool's midfield department. With established stars such as Florian Wirtz, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Dominik Szoboszlai already competing for places, alongside emerging talents like Trey Nyoni and Stefan Bajcetic, opportunities for Clark may have been difficult to guarantee. Now, with a 4-year contract signed and his future settled, Clark will focus on helping Derby achieve promotion to the Premier League after narrowly missing out last season with an 8th place finish. For Liverpool, though, this is a transfer that delivers benefits without lifting a finger. A promising academy graduate continues his career elsewhere, Derby secure one of their standout performers, and the Reds bank another 7-figure sum thanks to some smart business completed 2 years ago. Liverpool may not be making a signing here, but this is still a deal that benefits the club. The Reds have secured another healthy cash injection. Bobby Clark gets the permanent move he wanted, and it's yet another reminder of how valuable Liverpool's academy pathway can be. The question is, could Liverpool one day regret not activating their option to bring Clark back? Or have they made the right call given the talent already at Andoni Iraola's disposal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In other news, Liverpool's reported pursuit of Adam Wharton has taken a dramatic twist, with fresh updates suggesting the Crystal Palace star is now far less likely to make the move to Anfield than many initially expected. For months, Wharton was viewed as one of Liverpool's leading midfield targets, with the Reds believed to be admirers of the England international's composure, passing range and ability to control games from deep. However, respected transfer journalist Ben Jacobs has now revealed that any move for the Palace midfielder would come as a major surprise at this stage of the transfer window. Speaking to TalkSport, Jacobs admitted there is appreciation for Wharton within Liverpool's recruitment team, but stressed that nothing is currently progressing between the two parties. While he refused to completely rule out a future move, the message was clear. Liverpool are not actively pushing to sign the 22-year-old right now. The biggest obstacle could be Crystal Palace's enormous valuation. Wharton is reportedly valued between £80 million and £100 million, a fee that would make him one of the most expensive midfielders in Premier League history. With Liverpool exploring multiple options in the market, the Reds may feel they can find better value elsewhere. And there are certainly no shortage of alternatives. Liverpool continue to assess several midfield targets, including Monaco's Lamine Camara and Lille youngster Mamadou Sangare. Reports have also linked the club with West Ham's Manuel Fernandes, while Newcastle's Sandro Tonali remains a fascinating name despite the Magpies already rejecting a huge offer from Tottenham earlier this summer. Meanwhile, Bournemouth midfielder Alex Scott is another player attracting attention, with Liverpool reportedly among several Premier League giants monitoring his situation. The Reds' final midfield plans could also depend on departures, although Curtis Jones now appears increasingly likely to stay after Liverpool rejected a second approach from Inter Milan. Despite the ongoing speculation surrounding midfield reinforcements, Liverpool's immediate focus appears to be elsewhere. The club are prioritising attacking additions following the departure of Mo Salah and the long-term injury suffered by Hugo Ekitike. A move for RB Leipzig star Yan Diomande remains alive despite an initial bid being rejected, while Paris Saint-Germain winger Bradley Barcola is also firmly on Liverpool's radars. So while Adam Wharton was once viewed as a realistic option for Liverpool, the latest developments suggest this is a transfer that has cooled significantly. In a summer full of surprises, things can change quickly. But for now, the highly rated Palace midfielder appears to be moving further away from Anfield rather than closer to it. Whether this is simply a temporary pause or the end of Liverpool's interest altogether remains to be seen. Wharton is undoubtedly one of the most talented young midfielders in English football, but with Crystal Palace demanding a huge fee and Liverpool actively exploring other options, a move currently looks far from straightforward. However, transfer windows have a habit of changing rapidly. If Liverpool miss out on other targets or decide to make a major investment in midfield later in the summer, Wharton's name could quickly return to the top of the shortlist. For now though, the biggest twist is that a deal many expected to gather momentum appears to have stalled before it ever truly began.